Hey guys, Mark from Blue Sea Bushcraft and Outdoors. I'm here at Blue Sea's cabin. I usually just show my adventures. I don't show too much of what I use in the field, but one product I use quite a bit, and I've used it out in Alberta, in the Rockies, and all the way back home here in Nova Scotia. That's products from Dark Energy. They make chargers and lighters and a bunch of different things. Anyway, I use the Poseidon Pro chargers. I've got quite a few. I've still got the original one. You'll see that soon here. And also, I just got the new Spectre solar panel from them, and it seems to work great. You'll see me using it in the field, and we'll just keep watching and see how it works. Anyway, I'm going to give you that review, and hopefully it can help some people out, and maybe you'll pick up one. All right? Anyway, let's get into it. Hey guys, let's look at my collection of Dark Energy items. I guess I'll start on the far side. This was a free bag for making a purchase. Just got that. I really like that. That can hold all my charging gear and I'll know exactly where it's at. This is the new solar panel from them, the Spectre. That just came out a little while ago. I'm kind of playing with it a little bit. I really like it. We'll look at that in depth. That was a flask that I got as a free gift from one purchase years ago. I've never used it. And kind of work here. So this one here is the box for the original one I had. I think it's got the micro USB. It doesn't have the USB-C port on it. That's real tree. And this was the one in the original cords I bought with it. This one's a lightning cable, which they're gone. I'm filming on a iPhone 15 Pro, so now it uses the USB-C. I paracorded this one myself. This is one of their cords, but I paracorded it. And like I said, it's USB-C, which is awesome. And if I forget a cord now, I can charge my phone. Most things are USB-C, so it's great. You know, if you forget one, you have a cord on you. So these are all my things. That's the original one, like I said, and these three are all the same. These are the newest versions, and these are from oldest to the newest one I got. And you get this nice carabiner. It's got some tools, like it's got a window punch. Of course, it's a carabiner. It's got a knife. It's got some other little tools on it. And these are some of their cords. They're actually really nice. They're strong cords. They don't break. I've had no issues with them so far. And they go, generally, these ones will go fit right inside the carabiner. Then I bought this little pouch. This pouch is, you can carry it on its own, but it'll attach to the Spectre, which is nice. So you can put all the components for the Spectre in this and carry them together. Or you can hook this on the back of it. So I like that. And there's another one of their cords here. And these are the two boxes for the Poseidon Pros down here. Anyway, we'll take an in-depth look at these, and I hope you like my collection. Alright, let's go into some more details on the Poseidon Pros here. Like I said, this was my original Poseidon Pro. Well, actually, they weren't Pro back then. In Real Tree Extra. They changed them a little bit. But actual fact, I think this carabiner is way better than the new ones. I've had issues. We'll talk about that in a bit with the newer ones. So these were a little different. You press the side button here. That shows you how much charge you have. It goes by 25% increments. Then when it's red, it's like 10%. These ones were a little different because from the newer ones, you had two USB ports. One's 1 amp and one's 2.4 amp, and you had a micro USB port. You hit it once on the side here, this one, you get a flashlight. Hit it again, you get SOS. And hit it again and you're off. They're a sealed port. They've got rubber inside it to keep the water out of here. They are somewhat waterproof. We'll go into those details. I forget which IPX or whatever you call it is. So anyway, it's sealed. And they're not very heavy. They're quite light. They're easy to carry, and just their shape. They go in your pocket. You can hang them off your backpack. Even in the tent, if you're using like a light, you just plug it in, you hang it up. Now to the newer ones, I said these three here are all the same. they've changed them somewhat over the years. The shape and everything's basically the same. Different colors have come out. But now you only have one USB port. You have a USB-C. Same light thing, the flashlight and the SOS. So like I said, USB-C and USB out. And the light. And same sealed door. So they have changed them a little bit. And these are 10,200 milliamp batteries. And the newer ones, when you get them all right from the store, you'll have this carabiner clip. This clips onto here. This holds your cord, charging cord, what have you. And then it just allows you to clip it onto things, or you can take it off as well if you don't like that. And then this is my newest one. Well, there's electronics inside of these chargers. Sometimes you have to reset them. I've never really noticed any difference, but this is how you do it. The power button on the side here. You hold it for about 12 seconds. And when you see that light pattern go across, it's resetting itself. And that's it. You're done. So this is the accessory pouch, which I said earlier can use it on the Spectre solar panel, but you can carry it on its own. On the back, you got these nice little molly straps with Velcro. So you can attach to really anything. Just like that. And the inside, you've got a whole bunch of zip pockets for charging cords, to hold one of your chargers, whatever you want to put in it. I don't think it's fully waterproof. I would say it's water resistant, so at least you'll keep your things pretty much dry. It's a nice waterproof fabric. Anyway, that's handy. So here's a closer look at the carabiner. What's nice is it's the screw type, so you can lock it in so it won't open and fall off your gear. I like that. What else has it got on here? It's got basically a flathead screwdriver, or I guess you could scrape stuff with it if you had to. And it's got the Phillips head on it. And it's also got a knife. It's fairly sharp. I wouldn't say it's probably the best quality knife, but at least it's a knife on you if you need it. And then you got like a bottle opener on the back, and then a window punch if you needed it. No, it's good to have. Good carabiner, seems strong. I'd like to mention a few small gripes with them. Nothing too crazy. Nothing in regards to functionality. One is this one used to look like that one. All of the material has peeled off of this one. It did make me very happy because I paid for this one for that camo. So that kind of turned me off of that aspect of the item. And I think it was this one. I was having issues with the door coming off. Like it was actually coming out of the hinges here. It's been good ever since, but I put it back in and it stayed. But I'm pretty sure it was this one. So that was coming out. And one of the other issues. Oh, yes. It was kind of a known issue, I guess, for some of them to do it. Yeah, here it is here. So if you can see right here, the corner's chipped off. It's like they put the screws in too tight. I think this is the only one that did it. What was that one? I don't even think my original one did that. Nope, my original one doesn't have that. The rest have been good. So this kind of seemed my only problem one. The only other thing I've noticed too is they don't charge everything. There's not enough, I guess, power to run some items. I was hoping it would run my new Canon G7D Vixia camcorder. It's not enough to charge the battery. I was hoping to get away with putting one of these on it and not having to buy any more extra batteries for that camera. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to work for that. So that's the only thing I really noticed that it doesn't seem to work for. So besides that, in functionality, these things have been great. They haven't failed me regarding those little things, but they weren't really totally failures. They were just, just minor things that were broken or bothered me. But besides that, they've been great. But I thought I'd mention that. Nothing is ever perfect. Just wanted to mention this bag. I came free with my last purchase with the one over there. I love this bag. It's actually great. It's got MOLLE attachments on it. It's got this little pouch in the front and inside. Then you got the other pouch with another interior pouch. It's got a morale patch, and I think you can buy that actually separate from them. Then you can stick whatever else you want on here. Got a nice little grab handle on the top. And you got your main compartment. It's got all kinds of little separate compartments within that. It's got these two little connection points here. So with inside here, underneath the snap in the back, is you have your carry strap, which you can clip in. There's also MOLLE back there. So you can kind of clip this around. There's so many different things you can do with this to modify its use. Anyway, that's the bag. I like that. That was a great free item. Thanks, Dark Energy. Alright guys, let's take a look at the Dark Energy Spectra. So this is the accessory kit I bought that this is in, this tube here. So in that accessory kit, you get these two here. And this is like the kickstand that changes the angle of it for the sun. And of course this is the solar panel itself. This is the solar side here. And I'll be showing you later putting it out and actually using it with the sun. And that's where the USB goes in. So you can put ties through these. You can tie it to the back of your backpack if you like, or if you like stretch it out on some trees or something. If you don't have to have this kit, but it definitely makes it easier if you're sitting on the ground. So with these, you put both of these support rods together. And then you take this, and you want this sewing side down. Just put them through like that, and you just splay them like that. Make an X. So you put those two in the top. And then before you put the bottom in, you got to put these two base loops in. So you take the grommet, slip it on the end of it, and tuck it in the other hole. Same thing on this side. That. And now you have your X pattern. So with that, it gives you your, basically your kickstand. And then this right here, you pull that, so it changes the angle. You want to go down, just pull it back, changes the whole angle. Just like that, easy. And also with this, it's in here, I'll put it inside here. This is with that accessory kit. These are pegs. So instead of it blowing over in the wind, you can peg it down. You get these Dark Energy branded aluminum pegs. Nice little carry bag for them. You get dirt on them. You have to dirty up the rest of the bag. So what I do, this is an accessory bag as well. As mentioned earlier, it's I don't think it's 100% waterproof, but it's water resistant. And when you buy the solar panel, you get another cord. And that one that I showed you that I paracorded earlier in the green paracord, it was one of these ones. So simple as that. There you go, Spectra. I also meant to show you with the bag here. You have all these Velcro strips that open up. These can go right through these here, these slots, and you can tie it down. So you just tie all four corners, and it holds it right on the back of the solar panel. Just like that. Kind of simple as that. You just pull this apart. The rods won't fit in this, unfortunately. They're just a little too long, but that's okay. There, they're inside that. And what's wonderful about this solar panel is it rolls up. You don't see too many portable solar panels like that actually work. Just like that. And this you could fit in here. And also, you can also fit one of your Poseidon Pros in here. So you can have it all in just one whole kit when you take it. All done. Alright guys, here's the Spectra, the dark energy solar panel in action here. I've got it facing up to the sun. What time is it? It's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun's pretty much optimal, I guess, for angle wise. It's not too crazy low on the horizon. So I'll show you some more close-ups here and how it's working. As you can see here, solar is working because you see the green light on here. That means obviously it's getting solar energy from the sun. So as indicated earlier, you can adjust the angle of the solar panel to get the optimum sunlight by pulling this in or out. So it changes obviously the angle. You said, you know when you're getting power because the light's on. So on the back here, their USB. This is one of their cords. I actually paracorded this one myself. Put that in there. I'll show you it's working. So this is my Poseidon Pro. Plug it in. And as you see, it's blinking. That means this Poseidon Pro is charging from the solar panel. It's pretty awesome. We'll see how it works in the field. So I thought I'd just show you the website. You can just scroll down it. So the website's darkenergy.com. That's where you can find these products. So if you go to the ones that I have the Poseidon Pros. This is what they look like. And I have used mine on my GoPro, like when I'm vlogging or just even keeping my GoPro charged or when I'm filming. It's great. It says here I can hold a charge for 8 years, and I've noticed that I've had it sitting for a year and I don't think it went down at all, whereas you see some batteries will drain when they sit. 500 plus recharge cycles. They can be cycled over 500 times, equaling 1,500 to 2,000 average phone charges. As I showed earlier, flashlight, USB-C, and USB-A. And as mentioned, 10,200 milliamps hour power capacity. So it says here they can charge a cell phone or smartphone 30 plus times. I believe that. I've done that in the field. 4 hours on a laptop. Camera gear, 10 plus hours of power. So the measurements of it is, as you saw, it's not that big. It's about the size of the palm of your hand. They say it's 6 inches by 3.25 inches. And thickness is 0.63 inches. And the weight is 9.6 ounces. And they are tough. Like I said, they are rough. I've dropped mine. I've dragged them through the field. No issues. That's what the IP68 waterproof rating is. One I was trying to think of earlier is what it was. And they do work well in the cold. I gotta attest to that. In Alberta, it's really cold in the winter and in the hunting season in the fall, and it worked flawlessly. And like I said, you get these accessories with it, the carabiner, the strap, and it holds your charging cord as well. I meant to mention there is one of my other gripes I forgot. And I think it was that same green one that was all the stuff chipped off at the cover on it. One of those broke as well, and it won't hold anymore, so I can't hang it off anything or trust it to hang on in a pack. So I think that's kind of a flaw in the design of those. They can pull through, so be cognizant of that if you buy one. Keep an eye on it, watch where you hang it. 2-year warranty. There's lots of accessories, lots of things you can get. And then we'll go over to the solar. This is my Spectre panel. You can get it in orange. I didn't bother getting it in orange. I think orange does actually look cool. I mentioned one thing though. They have the wickedest customer service. I had a flaw in one of these here. It was actually backwards. It must have been just missed in quality control. I got a hold of them, and in less than a week, I would say, maybe just a week, they had me a brand new one. No questions asked. They rectified the situation right away. They were concerned right away and rectified that and replaced it. So I got to say, their customer service is great. As they say, it's light, 4 times lighter. That is very light, easy and portable to carry in the field. Average 18-watt panel, 0.5 watts per ounce is the average. And the Spectre is 2.0 watts per ounce. And that one is actually IPX7 waterproof rated. And what they call Armor Flex durability. Guess you can use it like a doormat. And it's a true 15-watt output. So 4+ hours, it can recharge an average smartphone. 8+ hours recharge a Poseidon Pro, and 3+ hours to recharge a Poseidon Nano, which is a small version of the chargers I have. As you see, a guy here's got it strapped to his backpack, for instance. Now, I haven't had great sun, so I've never hit over 1 green, but I haven't had optimum sun yet, so I can't attest to having 4 lights, but it still does charge with 1 green, so. The measurements on that are 16.875 inches. The width is 14.375 inches, and the thickness is 0.0625 inches. The weight is 11.7 ounces, and the power is 15-watt USB-A port. So like it says, it's a weatherproof system. As you can see here, they have the little pack on the back of the solar panel here. There's the storage case, there's the kickstand, and the molly pouch that I just showed you. And it all fits right down inside that tube. 2-year warranty on that as well. And if we go back, that's the accessory kit that I just showed you everything for, like with the kickstand. and the pegs are with it. Of course, the support rods. This all comes in it here. And you can get all kinds of cables from these guys to replace them, different colors. Paracorded, not paracorded. I paracord myself, so I can do most of my own. I have one of their plasma lighters too, in orange, so I don't lose it. And that seems to work really great. I got that for like windy days or just backup. And you charge it up, so that's kind of caveat to it. You got to charge it for it to use it. So, and again, if you got the Poseidon Pro with you, you can charge it. So that's a nice little backup to have with you. It's waterproof as well. I'd show you if I had it at home, sorry. And they make wall chargers. You can buy the Carabiner separate. You can get that Molly pouch. That's a separate item, actually. Anyway, that's just a quick rundown on the website. Just be cognizant I'm Canadian, so it's pricey for Canadian. I've only gotten one through that didn't get nabbed by customs. So much for free trade. So if you're Canadian, be cognizant you'll get hit with a nice customs charge when you get it, and obviously your tax. So just be aware of that. I've only got one that slipped through that I didn't get caught, and they didn't have to pay that big fee. But anyway, it comes with the territory, I guess. So you might get hit with customs and you might not. Depends on if it gets through or not. So, will I buy Dark Energy products again? Yes, I will. They're pricey for Canadian customers, when they come across the border. But, I had those little issues here and there, but it didn't affect the functionality of the product. It was just little side things, but it didn't affect the product itself. It was just more cosmetic in some ways, and, but the customer service is there. So they're good that way. They cover you. They fixed my issue right away, so can't complain about that. So I hope this video helped some of you guys out there. If you're wondering about their products or what they offer, they make good stuff. And like I said, I had that original one. I don't know when I bought it. But that thing has worked flawlessly, and it still works. I've had no issues with it. It hasn't tanked in charging or holding a charge. So if that means anything, I think their products are worth buying. I'm starting to get more subscribers. I'll be putting more videos out. I kind of got behind a little bit. I'm always worried about putting hunting videos out because it seems like I tank in subscribers. But please support me. Hit that like button. Subscribe. And then sign up for future videos. And I'll keep them coming. I'll be doing a lot of hot tenting soon. So I hope you look forward to watching that and add yourself to my channel. So until next time, sitting by a nice cozy fire here at Blue C's cabin. Blue Sea out.